Recent events and research suggest that we as a species are heading toward a sixth mass extinction at an accelerated rate. Humanity is stubborn and slow to change its ways. Many say that reversing our effects on the Earth will be too little too late. We need an alternative which both allows us to live and allows our home to heal. To save our dying planet and educate future generations, I propose the Gateway Ark, a launch pad and mass astronaut training facility. The goal is to establish a low Earth orbit colony on a mothership Ark for the plausible reality that the Earth will one day become uninhabitable by our own hand. The Gateway Ark will act as an Earth point of contact to the mothership Ark and is situated in the south of Iceland near the town of Vik. Iceland is a place of phenomenal natural beauty and its otherworldly aesthetic lends itself well to the project. The site has previously been used as a launch point for its advantageous geolocation with respect to orbits. I believe that the site is also necessary as a visual representation of what people remember they are protecting before they leave. People who influence change more than anything else in modern times are those with large followings on social media and content creation sites. For this reason, the project is designed with consideration around what different influencers would find Instagrammable, and therefore inspiring confidence in others to follow suit. The idea is that we would send influencers through the process who can then promote its ideals to their followings in their own digestible way. Perhaps more important, however, is that the project program fulfills the 4 key areas of modern-day astronaut training. These are physical training, survival and nourishment, medical and engineering, and lastly, psychological training. The program has a 1-month turnaround, so each stage houses 100 candidates for a single 30-day period during which they are given the accompanying training. Following this, the rocket will launch, taking the final group of 100 astronauts. The hydrogen rocket itself is a development from SpaceX's Dragon and Starship concept. The vessel is a reusable rocket and is prepared for 30 days once again upon landing. The journey for each individual is an element which contributes to the essence of this project. The project itself focuses on dualities and transitions which are subtly integrated through the course of this design. Of the 4 stages, we have the attunement, the descent, the starfield, and the ascension, which transition each individual from the Earth to within the heavens. The journey is almost biblical in nature, fitting for a project of this magnitude. Set in the Icelandic landscape, the project is influenced by Norse deities and many designed aspects follow the number 9, a numeric which is highly valued in Norse mythology. The scales of architectural elements which are explored also transition from familiar and human size to huge infrastructure. The relationship between nature and technology is phased out as gently as it is introduced as candidates transition from low-tech to high-tech in stages 1 to 4 respectively. The form the building takes follows the surrounding gaseous phenomena which is poised at the sky and pays homage to cathedrals in its stance upon the mountain face. Stage 1 accommodation situates candidates in 100 isolated dwellings inserted into the rock face. They are closest to the Earth here, with the walls being made mostly from the bare rock left behind. Transport to the facility is swift, with the monorail reaching each dwelling. Gathering in the entrance lobby, candidates are scheduled for various physical training and given the luxury of a spa on the upper floors, from which they can enjoy the natural landscapes. Stage 2 finds candidates in a much more artificial environment, although they are still very much situated within the Earth. Elements of nature can be found from the lining of the walkways surrounding the silo, to the physical aspects of working with something as natural as plants. The chance of interaction with other candidates is heightened, encouraging the beginning of a transition from an individual to a team player. The rocket can be seen from slender windows within the room, which is humbling from its scale. Stage 3 emphasizes this reduction of ego, awakening candidates to things much bigger than themselves. The huge open space that is the starfield suspends candidates in pods, which are further void of privacy than previous stages. Within Stage 4, candidates stay in the pods they will leave the Earth in, so that they can familiarize themselves with their final destination. At the tallest point of the building, they are closest to heaven. These astronauts have understood the poetics of macro-dualities, such as nature and technology, day and night, Earth and heaven, and even the micro, such as affinity and loneliness, dreams and reality, I and the universe. The launch is an event unto itself, a climactic expression of hope, power and human tenacity, an exit from the gateway, a farewell to the Earth, and a beacon of hope for humanity's rescue and future advancement.